City boy, city boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy, Nate the Great, back with another video. And you know we gotta go ahead and do a Friday Night Smackdown review. And I got a promo to cut. I have a promo to cut because after watching that main event, I just got some shit to say, man. I got some things that I have to get off my chest before we can even get into even what. Let's just get into this shit. When I see these motherfuckers on the TV screen on a week-to-week basis these days, pretty much ever since the Triple H era started, I don't see characters. I don't see TV characters. I don't see people that are pro wrestlers. I don't see larger than life. I see phony. These sons of bitches are phony. They're playing pro wrestler. They're in the ring playing dress up. These shows are not meant to impact anybody. They're not meant to tell a story, teach a lesson, anything like that. It has nothing to offer in that realm. Nothing psychologically, nothing philosophically, nothing at all. These shows these days are specifically designed for audience reaction. In the ring, audience reaction. Because promos are dead. Promos are dead. In-ring psychology is dead. These motherfuckers are hitting. I watched Zelina Vega take a fucking Blue Thunder bomb, some kind of shit from Piper Niven on the fucking outside pavement, right outside of the ring, and then proceed to win the match 90 seconds later. This shit it's phony. How can I believe in that? How can I believe in that shit? It doesn't even make sense. It's like it's not even trying to make sense anymore. It's just shit just happens just because. We got Raw superstars all over the show tonight. And I mean, I guess it's the Money in the Bank go home show. Do what you will. But the Raw superstars were the highlight of the show. They were everything on the show. It's like Triple H knows that Smackdown is so awful that he has to flood the roster with even Raw superstars at this point. It's like I'm watching and I don't see people trying to tell stories. I watched this main event segment with Paul Heyman cutting a promo about how Seth Rollins is always right. He's always correct. Everything he says is going to come true. And everything he has said has come to fruition. Put Roman Reigns out of commission. Put CM Punk out of commission. All that stuff. I watched Cody Rhodes in all his three-piece suit gloriousness. Hair extra bleached. Extra bleached. He does the whole thing. His entire entrance. Both woes. Makes his slow walk. And he walks up and he's staring at Seth Rollins. Now me, in my mind, I'm like, okay, something interesting might happen here. For the first time in a while, I was like, okay, something interesting might happen here. You know, because Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins, they were just in a tag team last WrestleMania, WrestleMania 40. They were in the one of the biggest WrestleManias of all time, tag teaming against The Rock and Roman Reigns, because they had a philosophical alignment. They were logically aligned, or, as logically as what the story made for at the time. But they were aligned. They both knew that Roman Reigns, in kayfabe, had to be taken down, his empire. And now they're standing in the ring face to face for the first time in a long time. Words must be spoken here. What does Cody Rhodes have to say about this? What does Seth Rollins have to say about Cody Rhodes and his title reign? Anything. Tell me something. Tell me a story real quick. No. You know what you get? You get Jey Uso coming out and ruining everything. Ruining this stare down. Because Jey Uso has to yeet. He has to grab little kids up out the audience and yeet. Snatching up little girls in the audience and yeeting. Throwing his hips into the motion. Just the championship looking like a fucking toy belt. Playing pro wrestling. This is shit that I would have done like when we were playing wrestling with my cousins or some shit like that. Got the championship belts and we're just doing stupid shit. Making up dumbass entrances. This is one of the dumbass entrances that we would have made up. And he's in the crowd looking like a fucking goofball. Seth Rollins leaves the ring. We go to commercial. We come back. Jey Uso has the championship. The World Heavyweight Championship. A championship that should be prestigious. Supposed to be prestigious. And Jey Uso is playing hype man to Cody Rhodes. Man who's not even champion anymore. Jey Uso's doing the yeet off to the side with no microphone because Triple H does not any longer believe that Jey Uso has the capability to cut a even halfway decent promo live. Which he is right to do. But at the same time, this is the World Heavyweight Champion we're talking about. And this is TV. That means I need to be entertained. One of the people on the television screen is not entertaining. Can't be entertaining. At least to the people at home watching. There's no way. There's no way. If you're a grown man who gets up in the middle of the room and you start yeeting when Jey Uso comes on the TV screen, you are a retard. I'm putting it out there on the table. You are a retard. There's no fucking way you are a grown man with bills and responsibilities, a job, motherfucker. There's no way. Kids, a wife, or whatever. There's no way that when you see Jey Uso come yeeting and thrusting and snatching up little girls out of the audience to yeet, if you get up and yeet with him, you are a goober. A fucking goofball. There's no way you have ever touched coochie. There's just no way. There's no way. I'm watching this shit and I'm just like, why am I subjecting myself to this shit? John Cena comes out. He cuts his promo after he beats the shit out of Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes, him and Logan Paul. That was the best part of the night. Besides LA Knight's promo, this was the best part of the night. John Cena and Logan Paul just beating the dog shit out of Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. which probably means that they're going to lose tomorrow or whatnot. But whatever. We'll get to that when we get to that. But John Cena cuts this phony fucking promo about ruining wrestling again. And it's like, I can't connect with this story. Because, for one, it's not a story. Because there's no actual foundation laid down. John Cena, the only thing in his plan is that he's going to leave with the WWE Championship. Well, if that's all his plan is, to ruin wrestling and whatnot, or to even get Logan Paul to be a World Heavyweight Championship, which, all right, so now he's going to have to go over to Raw to make that happen or whatever. But if his only goal is to leave with the WWE Championship, why didn't he just leave with it after WrestleMania? He didn't even have to come back, if that's really how he felt. That's it. If we're just talking from a kayfabe perspective, all he says is that he's going to leave with the championship. He's going to leave with the championship. Yet, for some fucking reason, he keeps coming back with the championship. He keeps coming back to defend the championship. Why? If he hates the audience so much now that he doesn't even care for them, doesn't want to give them anything anymore, then why is he here? In kayfabe, we know that John Cena is a movie star. In kayfabe, that's now kayfabe, that he is a movie star. He's in Hollywood now. So if we know this in kayfabe, and John Cena has other shit that he could be doing, why is he here? Why is he cutting promos, trying to shit on the audience, talking about ruining wrestling? He says his only goal is to take the championship home, yet he keeps coming back to the WWE to cut promos and beat up Cody Rhodes. Like, that's what he keeps coming back to do. Somebody is going to have to explain this to me, why he keeps doing this. Because it just doesn't make sense at this point. I mean, it never did. This entire thing, it never did. Ever since he started going off on the fans and whatnot. It's just getting ridiculous at this point. Even the beatdown of Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso was all botched. All botchy. This entire show was a botch. There was nothing interesting going on tonight. Nothing pertinent happening. What, Solo Sikoa, he called Jacob Fatu a retard, basically. Jacob Fatu heard that, so now what? Now they're not going to fuck around with each other. They shouldn't have come out together tonight. Jacob Fatu already said he doesn't want Solo's help. Last week. He said that shit last week, and they just made up. Came out to stare down with Seth Rollins in the beginning of the show. We get Zelina Vega versus Piper Niven again. She's just running the gauntlet. She's just running the Secret Harvest gauntlet again. And then we'll get a Chelsea Green match next week or the week after. And a no DQ match. Or falls count anywhere or some shit like that. That's what's going to happen. What? Pointless six man and 6 woman tag matches. The Wyatt Six is coming for the tag team championships. Like, what the fuck? What am I? This show was just not. It didn't do it for me, man. And then the main event to cap it off, it really just ruined any kind of steam that the show had. Just completely threw it off the rails. I give this show a 0 out of 10. I have to. I won't give it a 0 out of 10. I'll give it a 1 out of 10. Because, LA Knight's promo was pretty good, and I got to see Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes get their asses whipped. But the main event completely ruined this show. Any kind of goodwill that this show might have had. And there wasn't much. Had a couple women out there looking good. Stephanie Valkyrie looks fucking good, but she comes out with those demon horns. I can't get behind this character. I can't. It's not even a character. It's just they're just pro wrestlers, right? They're just performers, right? They're not actual characters on the TV show. No, why would they do that? So this girl, she's just a girl that comes out with demon horns. How can America get behind this lady? Like, what do you mean? Sure, Undertaker was technically a demonic character, but his character had nuance, like actual storylines that you could follow. Stephanie Valkyrie, she's just out there wrestling, and she has a fat ass. This is basically a Jezebel in the ring. Like, what are we doing here? Roxanne Perez takes another pin. Roxanne Perez, she's buried completely. I don't care. Like, she is already a jobber. She's already jobbing out. What is there to talk about on this show? You know? Besides LA Knight's promo, which was actually really good. I think LA Knight went over time. And, like, I don't even care, because it was a good promo. It got a good reaction out of me. Got a good reaction out of the audience in Bakersfield. And that's good. But then his match, most of the match was behind commercial. Just like most of the matches tonight. Which is why I can't even really review the matches, because most of them were behind commercial break. Every single match had a commercial in the middle of it. You might have seen picture-in-picture, but who's really watching the match at that point? How can you? How can you not be distracted? Yeah, this show was a botch, man. Triple H sucks. He sucks at his job. Like, I've been seeing the rumors that he's supposed to be getting fired within 18 months. That's too damn late. That's too damn far out. I understand there's contracts and shit like that, but pay this motherfucker out and get him gone. Like, this shit's garbage, man. Let's get somebody else in this motherfucking, and let's try again some other time, man. Whatever, man. That's what I give the show. Let me know what y'all thought about this show down in the comments below. I'm not even gonna like the whole segment by I can't do it this week. So let me know what y'all thought in the comments down below. You know what I mean? Like and subscribe if you want to hear some more. This has been your boy Nate the Great, back with another video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.